All right, welcome back. Perry Nice, watercolors, bike racing, all the fun stuff. So this today is the stage 4, which is a time trial. Time trials are when riders go out one by one and race against the clock, not each other. In fact, they're not allowed to draft off of each other or draft off a car or anything. They can be penalized for that. There was actually a rider earlier who got passed and then tucked in behind the guy who passed him for a little bit, which isn't allowed. Will remain to be seen if he got penalized or not. But also they ride a very different bike, a time trial bike, which is very aerodynamic, specialized handlebars and all, and a bit hard to control because they're really all about going fast in a straight line. So this is Gustave Laporte, who, while sitting in the yellow jersey, is the last to go in the time trial. So as the riders leave the start house, they're going in their reverse order of their position on the overall general classification, or GC. So that means that the guy riding in first place in the yellow jersey, that's what the yellow jersey means, is the last person to hit the road. And the guy, the Lanterne Rouge, which is the name they give to the person sitting in last place, the Lanterne Rouge comes from railroad lore. And I'm old enough to remember that every train had a caboose, and the back of the caboose was always a red light, and in the olden days it was a lantern. So, you're French, it would be Lanterne Rouge, or the red lantern. So, and then the maillot jaune, or the yellow jersey, is what goes on the race leader. So, I don't know if you can hear in the background, but one of my 2 granddaughters is visiting, so perhaps you can hear her chattering with her grandmother, her granny. Yeah, I'm taping and recording, but Yayu? Yes.
Where you do it?
Huh? Well, I'm in the middle of something right now.
You'll be there in a minute.
So, again, the yellow jersey. Now, in the Tour de France, or in the time trial, riders will wear what they call a skin suit. It's all one piece, very tight fitting, designed to make the rider as aerodynamic as possible and as light as possible. Because aerodynamics is a big part of the time trial. Just realized I want to do something right here. A little bit of the kit. So he is in a one-piece bright yellow as he races around the course. Now, the commentators, Bob Roll and Christian Vande Velde, I'm listening to this on Peacock. They were making a point that it's been a long time since a Frenchman, Christian Laporte is French, was riding, has been in the yellow jersey in a stage race. Obviously, in a one-day race, they don't. Whoever's leading doesn't stop and change the color of their kit. So anyway, but it's been a long time since there's been a Frenchman racing on French soil wearing the yellow. I'm trying to think of the accuracy of that statement. Of course, way back, and I've been watching bike racing for a long time and painting it for pretty long too. Been doing this since 2012. Thomas Voeckler gained celebrity status because he held onto the yellow jersey much longer than expected. He had gone on an early breakaway and gotten way up the road, much further than he probably should have been allowed to. And it took days. They were well into the Alps before Lance Armstrong could finally take the jersey off his shoulders. So, of course, the French just loved that Voeckler was able to do that. And then he was riding for a French team as well. Laporte is actually riding for a Dutch team, Jumbo-Visma, and their colors are dominantly yellow also. So, let's see here. So now I'm mixing the blacks that I like to use, and I don't use a true black, but rather mix a deep purple and dark green. I just realized I missed another part of the drawing here. I probably should have a front wheel.
Really hungry if he wants to eat.
So there. Doesn't that look a little better? Now, one of the things that I've noticed is if I get to adding the color, and I need to slide this paper just a little bit to get the rest of that. So this is just a few of the people sitting, watching everybody go. Now, one of the things that the spectators know that when the yellow jersey goes by, again, the last person on the road, they know, okay, well, our day's over now. We've seen everybody that's going to come by. So this painting is going to be very simple, which I kind of like, because we're just dealing, and all of the Giro where did that come from? That's a ways off. All the time trial images, because it's almost always just one rider, are much more simple, so you need to get a dynamic composition. So you can see I started the rider all the way over on this edge to help get the feeling of speed, get the idea that he's cutting into this corner, cutting off the apex of the turn to get through that turn just as fast as possible. The whole thing, like I say, is about time, racing against the clock. So just realized I didn't title this piece before I started painting too. Usually do that first. So I'm going to stop real quick. I'm going to call it a Frenchman in yellow. And while it may be the 10th when I'm painting this, I'm painting stuff that happened on the 9th. The reason I'm behind schedule today is because yesterday was my wife's birthday, and, you know, we must celebrate. Yeah, one must celebrate one's wife's birthday. So I just put off painting till today. So this piece is just about finished. I'm going to come back and hit some black highlights around. And I'm using black. You know, again, it's not really black. Just want to get a little more pop. So and here are the bars.
We can't get any of that stuff right now. We gotta put all this stuff away. We're still putting stuff away.
Okay, and now we just need
She wants some cake.
to lay in the sidewalk. Sidewalk. That's my confusion of British English and English English. Because I really meant to say pavement, but pavement is the sidewalk. I also just remembered there's birthday cake in the house. She's all excited about having some. So that's today's painting, just about done. Please give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Give me a follow. It also helps with more people seeing the work. And naturally, I want people. And of course, all of this art is for sale. The easiest way to find the one you want is to go to my blog, theartofcycling.blogspot.com. Click on the painting you're interested in, and it will be available for purchase. There'll be a direct link through to my website. If you want to browse the whole website and see all of my art, it's at it's gregleach.com. I'll put both of those into the description. But there you go. Hope you like it. I hope you'll... Oh, wait a minute. One teeny little thing I want to do. So the sponsor of the yellow jersey is Credit Lyonnais. So everybody who wins the races that are sponsored by Credit Lyonnais get a little stuffed lion when they win a stage or win the race or win the yellow jersey. So Laporte is at least going to be 3 days in the yellow jersey. So he's got 3 lions. But anyway, there's the piece. Give it a follow. Give me a follow. Give it a like. And be sure to check out the rest of my art. Thanks for watching.